Good morning. Thanks for joining us on this Friday. We've got a couple of showers across the Ozarks this morning, rumbles of thunder, but that's been the only hazard that we've seen so far this midday. Not expecting any severe weather this early this morning. We've got a couple of showers around Mountain Grove and Ava, some over Stockton. We had some locally heavy downpours and some little bouts of lightning that have pushed north out of the area. Again, we're not expecting any severe weather with this batch because look at our instability. Instability is that juice in the atmosphere that can fuel strong and severe storms. It's kind of low, little to none. But if you look well to the west, that red ribbon setting up in Kansas, Oklahoma, we'll start to tap into some of that as we head through the afternoon. Our cap, right? The atmosphere, think of it as a bottle. We've literally got a cap on some of the on the atmosphere right now, and that keeps those storms suppressed. Well, we'll start to break this as we head through the afternoon, and that's where we'll start to get more juice in the atmosphere to fuel some of these strong and severe storms, and that's going to happen when we get this wind energy to pop into the Ozarks. And again, that's not going to happen until later. It's going to happen when this low pushes all of that into the area. You can see the low really spinning really nicely, wrapping in that dry slot here in parts of Colorado and Nebraska. This low is going to be the star of the show. Blizzard conditions and severe weather for the plains from Canada down through Mexico. Here's that severe threat for us today. It goes up from Iowa down through Louisiana. They have added a moderate risk for severe weather for central Arkansas. This is Little Rock, the Little Rock area. Not expecting a moderate risk to be added for Springfield. We've got the enhanced risk, and again, I don't really expect this to change all too much, but we've got the enhanced risk. Springfield points south and west, and it does nudge into West Plains. That slight risk around Rolla, Salem. The difference is in number and intensity of storms. Storms will probably weaken some as they head north and east as we head through the afternoon. Now, we've got two areas to watch. One, kind of pretty much where that moderate risk is. That's where we'll have some storms kind of pop and get going as we head through the afternoon, and they'll nose into south central and eastern Missouri as we head through the afternoon. So that's one area to watch where we could have some isolated severe storms. And then this other one around the cold front and the dry line, we've got some dry air in play there, and the dry air could kind of suppress those storms as they're trying to strengthen and grow. That dry air might knock them back down. So again, two areas to watch for some severe weather. We'll be doing that here all afternoon. The timing really after 2-3 o'clock this afternoon through the evening. The threat should die down through the overnight hours. Threat mainly for wind and hail, 70-mile-per-hour winds. Baseball-sized hail possible. The tornado threat is low and isolated, but not zero. Again, something we've got to keep an eye on here. Afternoon and evening time frame. Again, we're watching those two areas, storms firing up in Arkansas and in Oklahoma, and then moving into the area. All modes of severe weather possible, and then that threat will really start to wind down through the overnight hours. Okay, hour by hour. Again, you see how that came up through Arkansas. We've got that line of some showers, some storms that will come up into south central Missouri and then into eastern Missouri. And then here's that dry line. You see a couple of those storms trying to pop in Kansas and Oklahoma, and they might get shot down. We'll keep the chance for some of these storms through the evening and then till about midnight, and then we should clear out after midnight. Clearing skies and tumbling temperatures. The heaviest rain for areas south and east of I-44. By the way, that low kind of gets stuck up in the high plains this weekend, so for us that means a wraparound of clouds and chilly temperatures and gusty winds and even the chance for some flurries. 77 today. Stay weather aware. 45 overnight. Those storms will wrap up by tomorrow. 52, breezy, much cooler. Some flurries possible late. Same story on Sunday. It's going to be a chilly weekend.